we're on the Wisdom stand with Izaak, and you've just been telling me about this fantastic technology, which apparently has been around for quite some time. But can you explain a little bit more about it to us?
Yeah, of course. So Wisdom has been around for about 30 years, actually. So it's a well-established brand. This is our PMD, or planet magnetic driver technology. So this is thin film, which is really, really strong. And it's the way that we install that on the speaker, when it's manufactured, it's sandwiched in between magnets.
Okay.
So that's really, really tight on the speaker, and that moves back and forth really, really, really fast. So when you pump a signal into it, and why is that good? It's good because it can create really high volumes with very little distortion, no distortion.
No distortion. Wow.
Yeah. So this is an example of two of those drivers. This speaker here.
Okay.
And
so you want me to go up?
We've got a little demo actually.
Demo.
So there's pink noise coming through this speaker, and the idea with line source is that you're not losing any sound above or below the speaker, because it's pushing the sound out in a cylinder rather than a sphere. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you put your head above that, you should lose all the sound.
So that's got great off-axis dispersion.
Yeah, really good off-axis
which
dispersion.
is fantastic for CD or RP22.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and when you get further away from the speaker, you're losing half of the amount of decibels as you would with a point source speaker. So 3 dB less every meter. So if you're standing over here with me, the volume is near enough the same. Obviously, as you get further and further away, you'll notice a bit, but
that's pretty good. Even standing here on the side,
exactly.
Can't really tell much difference.
It's really, really good. So that technology, that driver technology, is in all of our speakers. You know, even from the point source, just in the sort of tweeter part, mid-range and tweeter part, up to our Insight series, which is full line source, and then our Wisdom series, which is essentially more and more of those drivers stacked on top of each other, which is in our reference cinema.
So, yeah, I can't wait to hear that. I'm looking forward to that. So you do a range of speakers for all size media rooms and cinema rooms? Or?
Yeah, we do, exactly, yeah. So this is an example here of some of the point source speakers. So you're going from a 0.2 to a 0.3 to 3 drivers. And then we're going into kind of real cinema land where you've got tiered seating, and the more rows you have, essentially the more line source you need. So
yes, of course.
Yeah, so you'd be looking at plans, measuring the height of the room, and making sure that whatever speakers you put in are covering those rows. So you've got line 2 there, line 3, which is, you know, considerable amount of line source, and so on and so forth. So we've had projects that have had, you know, like line 7, line 8 in.
Wow. What have you got in the demo room today at ISE 2025?
So there's a little spec around the corner actually.
Yeah.
So I can show you that if you want.
Yeah, sounds good.
Through the spec. Yeah.
Great.
Should we do that? So this is the specification of our reference cinema that we've got in there essentially. So we've got our Wisdom series, which is our reference level speakers. So we've got LS4i speakers at the front, which are these speakers here, full line source. And then we've got LS3Is, which are slightly smaller, still within the Wisdom range, all around the room. So we've got 8 surround channels, LS3Is, and then we've got the 0.2 V2, which is the smallest point source speaker that we showed you over there in the ceiling for Atmos.
Oh wow.
And 4 STS subwoofers, which are absolutely huge, and they're just by your cameraman.
They're not your average subwoofers, I give you that. I mean,
exactly.
four doesn't sound that many, but when you've got subs looking that big, that's pretty impressive.
Exactly,
so,
yeah. And those subwoofers are using transmission line technology. So there's a huge port around that. It goes all the way around the subwoofer, and then it comes out of ported into the room, essentially. And that just gives us the ability to make use of the positive and the negative signal.
Wow, yeah.
So it's more efficient.
Take a few people to install that, but
four
people. Wow.
So we've got 4 of those in the room. And it's just the clarity and the dynamics of the room is
we can hear it. Even out here, it sounds pretty good. So we'll get that booked in. So where can Home Cinema Alliance members find out a bit more about Wisdom?
Go onto the Wisdom website. We are dealing with a lot of dealers and distributors as well. We've got a main distributor in the UK and pretty much in every continent and some countries as well. So if anyone's got any questions, come to us. We'll let you know who the right person is to talk to.
And what's the website?
Wisdomaudio.com.
Fantastic. All right, Izaak, thanks for your time and showing us around.
Yeah,
thanks
cheers.
a lot.
Cheers, mate.